Next, what I wanted to cover was that right now you're officially into the edtech industry. So, in India, where do you see edtech moving in the next 10 years? Like, a lot of people say that edtech is going to replace the traditional norms of education. Like, in the coming 10 years, we will see kids learning from these online platforms and not be much focused in colleges and all. So, according to you, what would be the magnitude of that? Like, will it be that okay, colleges are shutting down and all? Is it going till that high an extent, or is it just that okay, these two industries are moving together, it's not that one is eating up the another? How is it happening?
So, I'm not very sure of the fact whether colleges will become redundant and will shut down, etc.
Yeah.
But yes, if your college is just based on plain theory and is just teaching you bookish knowledge, I don't think children will want to go there anymore. That's definitely what's going to happen. And e-learning and the online learning edtech space has just skyrocketed. It is now a roller coaster,
Yeah.
especially after COVID, when everything is moved online. Like education is right now virtual only. There's nothing physical that is happening.
Yeah.
Great institutions like your Harvards and of the world and Oxfords of the world, they anyways used to follow a model where they used to do virtual plus practical plus case studies, and theoretical was what, some 20% of the syllabus or 10%. So that is a methodology that colleges will have to now completely abide and adopt,
Yeah.
because if you're not going to do that, then as a college you're not going to work for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
But edtech now has become really strong, and edtech wants, and every edtech firm is working in a way to strengthen their content as powerfully as maybe a college syllabus would be,
Yeah.
by getting relevant experienced professors, by getting industry experts on board, by making courses that are very implementable and relevant also.
Yeah.
And they are trying to give you what will help you be up to date with, and be with the times.
Yeah.
So edtech is going to grow, and it is going to grow like anything for sure.
Yeah.
The only thing that I think will happen now is that edtech and colleges need to collaborate,
Yeah, that makes sense.
because colleges, it will be tough for colleges to exist in isolation
Yeah.
if you are not giving the relevant practical experience to kids anymore.
Yeah.
Because the whole point of a college is just not to go and study, right? You
Yeah.
also network, you meet new people. There's also personality development that happens, so
Yeah.
that is very important.
Yeah.
And that side of of your personality coming out and becoming more open to the world can only happen when you meet different kind of people and when you get exposure.
Yeah.
So that side of college is very important, and we should actually encourage that. But if the education in colleges are going to go down and become irrelevant, then it's going to be a tough thing to kind of sustain,
Yeah.
and that is where edtech has to come in. So collaboration is only the way forward, because edtech can give them content that is up to date to what the person likes. And the companies are really making an effort to do that actually now.
Yeah. And right now, in the recent news, as they say, a lot of colleges are facing trouble with this online thing happening, because essentially, if I pay 100 rupees to my college, barely like 10-15 rupees goes to the teacher's salary. Like 85 rupees is to maintain the hefty campus. And if online is taking up, these guys are losing on a lot of money. And like there were news wherein a lot of colleges in US were getting bankrupt just because of this like 6 month stretch of corona. And also
Sure.
like Harvard was into a lot of backlash last week, wherein they said that okay, this particular year we are going to go online, so there will only be online lectures, but the fees for the online lectures was the same, for like it was like some $50,000, and that's the same fees which they were taking for the in-person classes, and that's why they were lashed a lot. And now if an institute like Harvard is facing this sort of friction to adapt to online, like we can't even imagine what the normal institutions would be going through.
No, see, everyone has to rethink their models now, because I don't know how relevant campuses will be going ahead. If your education is 60% going to be online, will you need campuses, such hefty campuses, to sort of have people stay there? That sort of an infrastructure. I don't know. I mean, they have to like think of some sort of a redesigning of their models and cost structures and a lot of things,
Yeah.
and the value that they're going to give to students now. Because see, if you see the larger picture, online education is primarily doing what? It is it is micro learning. You are learning something instead of reading a full book, you are learning something faster, maybe through lessons, through case studies, through videos, etc. The methodology is changing. There is time based learning. You can do it at your own convenience sometimes if there are lectures online.
Yeah,
If or you can plan your life around it in some way, because वो 2 घंटे का lecture तो करना है, उसके बाद you can do other things.
yeah,
So so that's sort of an advantage. Faculty online learning is, you're attracting, in fact, better faculty in online and edtech firms, because you can get people from across the globe.
yeah,
You can get people from the top honchos and the top industry experts easily. You don't
yeah,
need to wait for them to fly down or come down. It's happening virtually. Content, as I told you, is being contextualized of what really the viewer wants, or what really the college wants, or what really, let's say in our case, the entrepreneur also wants.
yeah,
So when we are doing, we are contextualizing that sort of content, and we are also making it interesting.
yeah.
It's not boring class the way it happens, and with a lot of stuff, gamification, graphics,
Animation.
etc., whatever
Yeah,
we do. Yeah.
yeah,
So in that case, you're making learning so much better, and the experience also better. And experience is one side of it. You're also making the content so rich.
yeah,
Then if the colleges don't understand that and don't revamp and redesign, or collaborate in the way that they should, then they better shut down. I think it's better.
yeah. That makes sense.